I've had quite a few people comment and say that you just love a couple of the videos that I made in the past, maybe a great handful, where it was a join the hunt. Now, I just flipped out a piece right back here where my marker is, and I didn't even clean it off. I was like, oh my goodness. The open door for me to show some of the artifacts that I found, and you got to see this piece of pottery as well. I have to correct myself from the last video, and we're going to do a little join the hunt. We're only going to do a 50-yard join the hunt, and a 25-yard. Go up, turn around, but we could find a smoker because we're right on the smoke sand. Some of you who collect know what that means. You know where you are. You know what is there. You know who was there. The correction is this, as we do this join the hunt, I'm seeing Flint everywhere, so I have to, you get to be a rock reader, you know. You guys understand that as well, many of you. Is that this is cotton, what you're looking at. This is not growing as well because it's on a ancient Indian campsite. The minerals and the deposits of hundreds, centuries of occupation changed the chemical composure of the sand, I'm sure. Something like that. Or they chose to camp here because of the composure of the sand, and the composure of the sand is what hinders the crop growth. Not sure. Out there, it's a different stage because it's a little higher, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm looking at my time. I'm going to move right on up here, move back. I think, and I didn't get to look at it real quick because I was like, gracious mercy. Solid point. It looks to be, to me, and I'm just flipping things out, so it happens pretty quickly. Sometimes you don't expect it. Could be a drill. There could be anything around here. I've found some smoking awesome drills and G10s and artifacts. You know, we are in land that was theirs. North American Indian. And I don't have my stick, so I'm flipping with my foot a bit. I can see things, and you get pretty good with your eye at reading the rocks. So I said in the video before this, I said that it was beans. It's not beans, it's cotton. You should know better. I'm from central North Carolina. But listen, when you're thinking about many other things, you know, that sort of stuff happens. So, in terms of the join the hunt, the perspective that I have, and I have a really great bunch of artifacts I want you to see. Hang in there. Don't tune out. Share. Copy the shortcut to the links and share them if you like videos. I do it with a whole bunch of other videos. You guys find some awesome stuff. Share. Because, listen, regulators, or people who think they know better than you about what you should watch, that would include YouTube. Look at this. This is the kind of material. I mean, this is craziness because that, what you're looking at, is the kind of quality you'll have. That's a vein quartz piece of crystal. I mean, look at that kind of quality out here. Yeah, there's a bunch. Regulators who think they know better than us about what we should. What are you seeing when you're walking out here, you know? Well, Flint, rhyolite quartz. But they don't. So you choose what you think's good. If Indian Trace is good, if you're comforted, if you're inspired, copy the link, send it to friends that you have that you think might like it. Because the heck with them. The heck with people who think that they can socially engineer your life. Did you like the way that feels? I wonder. You know, I wonder because, you see, I know that there's going to be a limited audience that even gets to see these videos, whereas similar efforts that are maybe 20% of this effort. Where's my marker? Okay, it's up there. 20% of this effort with attention to quality or attention to detail or attention to good artifacts, great artifacts, not there, and yet it seems that the people who have seen it are just explode exponentially more than here on Indian Trace. And for me, I don't care. You know, I'm doing this. I didn't want to do it. my son inspired me to share the artifacts. I don't care one way or another. I want to document them because life is short. I'll be gone. I know that what I do in life really won't be that important until I'm gone. That's just the way life works sometimes. Sure, it's important. I mean, there's the essence of the legacy and the direction and the help that I give my sons and family. And yes, it's important, don't get me wrong, but I have to keep my eye open because there's artifacts, there's work stone everywhere. Okay, let's check this out. Tie it up. Let me look at my time. 5. That's good. That's good. So, I think you guys get the gist of what I've been sharing. Let's check this out. We're near the bluegill pond, as Site 5, as my middle son would say. Now, right here, you can see where my marker is. There's a white tip right behind this cotton plant. And I put my stick in there and I flipped it. Flipped up, and I'm like, good gracious, I think that's whole. And I think it's a rare white Milky quartz Guilford. Look at this though. Talk about rare. This is just, people think that they watch Indian Trace that this just happens all the time. What goes into it? Look at these pieces right here as we talk about what goes into this kind of artifact finds. Location, conditions, the understanding of probability and statistics. That's a sugar quartz piece. That's nice, isn't it? Just found this. You know, I definitely work with probability and statistics when I choose a place to go because it has to deal with timing, location, conditions. Those of you who collect know exactly what I'm talking about, and those of you who are really just getting inspired to possibly find stuff around where you are, look at that. And look at that little Marl Mountain there. Take all these things to heart. Great stuff. Oh yeah, this. Incredible piece of pottery. I want you to look at this slowly with me because it's not often you find these. Now this is about 2,000 years old. This is probably woodland pottery. Early woodland. Those are the fingers of a human being 2,000 years ago. Just like mine. That's the rim. You can see what they did on the rim there. This is not common, this pottery that you're looking at right here, so I'm taking time with it. We still haven't got to that awesome point, I think. And then they pressed it into a basket when they had it fired. But yet, at the same time, there was a way, they might not have done it that way, because they put these vertical decorative lines on it. And it probably went in a triangle all the way around it. Can you see those lines? Unbelievable. And I found pieces like that before. They're very rare. And then the top edge, and then they even decorated it all along the top edge. So I'll keep that piece of pottery. That's what I would call a real prize. Some people find such an abundance of pottery, it's difficult for them to consider it a prize, I guess. I do. It's all good stuff. Let's check this out. It's been long, but that's okay. Some people make real long videos. I flipped it out and I'm like, my word. Let's discover what we have. Solid workmanship. Simple, strong, Guilford straight base. Nice. Well, it's destined to be about 90 degrees today, 95. It's already hot. It's a great piece. Of course, it's translucent. It's really worked and smooth, reduced off the back. It's just glowing, isn't it? Some nice artifacts. Appreciate you tuning in to Indian Trace. And that right there That's Indian Trace. Hope you find out there. And be well.